Good morning, everyone. Welcome to art class on this cool December morning. I am making this video right now to talk to you for a little bit about some changes that are going to be happening for art class for the rest of the school year. And I'm also making this video to go through the lesson for today with you. I think you're really gonna like it. So first off, I sent an email to you and your parents last night to tell you guys that there's some changes with art. We are not going to meet on Zoom live on Fridays anymore. Instead, I am going to record videos like this and post a lesson slideshow for you guys on Google Classroom so that you have the art assignment, okay? Something came up and I just can't get on Zoom during our class time anymore, but I am available on Zoom on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays between 12 and 12:30. If you want to log on to Zoom, we can chat. You can show me your artwork. If you just want to say, hi, I miss you, Miss Abby. Whatever you would like to do from 12 to 12:30 on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, I am available for you, okay? So let's get started right away. I'm going to share my screen with you and show you where you can find the lessons and what the project is today. All right, give me a second. All right, so what you're seeing on my screen is the Art Google Classroom for kindergarten and first grade. Now, second and third graders, you have a Art Google Classroom as well, but it looks exactly the same like this. So what I'm doing here, you can do on your Art Google Classroom and it will do the same thing, okay? So this is what it looks like when you open it. You're gonna go to this classwork tab at the top. And the latest class, or the class for today, will always be the first one. So today is class December 11th already. This is your last art class in the 2020 year. Can you believe it? Time flies, man. So you'll see there's a lesson slideshow here. So if you click that, it will open, okay? And this is what you're gonna look for. You're gonna look for a Google slideshow, and that is going to be where the assignment is. Okay. So for today, I'm recording this video right now, but it will be posted on this title page, okay? That's where you'll find the video of me giving you the explanation for class for the day, all right? So today, we are going to start a fun holiday-inspired project, all right? The materials that we need is on the last material pickups day. You should have gotten a packet that looks like this, the Ugly Sweater Contest packet. Okay, it should have 3 pages, and the last page is the most important. This is your sweater template. Okay, you're gonna need this, and you're gonna use this to create your sweater. And the materials that you can use to create your sweater are open. You can use whatever you want. So if you have some colored pencils, if you have just an assortment of different markers, you can even use some highlighters, crayons, pom-poms, aluminum foil, paint, whatever you find at home that you think, I can use that to create an ugly sweater. I want you to go for it, okay? We are trying to be as creative as possible in this project. So just some fun facts about the ugly sweater, okay? There is a National Ugly Sweater Day, and it is 1 week from today. That is Friday, December 18th, is National Ugly Sweater Day. Fun fact. The first known ugly holiday sweater was featured in a TV show in 1980. And then 1989, a movie came out called Christmas Vacation. I'm not sure if any of you have seen it yet, but this guy right here is the star of the movie, and he always wore a sweater like this, and it became an icon for the ugly sweater holiday tradition. In 2002, 2 brothers threw the first ugly sweater party to raise money for a friend with cancer. So that started the whole trend of ugly sweater parties that I'm sure you've heard about today. And then in the present, ugly sweaters are a holiday tradition among all cultures and religions. You see them in schools, they have events, fundraising contests to see who can have the ugliest sweater of them all. And there's even a 5K race where all the participants dress up in their ugliest sweater and they do a 5K race in celebration of the holiday times, okay? These sweaters are famous for having holiday images and repeating patterns across the body and sleeves. The chaos of it all is what makes them ugly, okay? So if you look at this picture, it's stripes, but in the stripes are little deer, I believe, and just little teeny little patterns, and they repeat, and that's what makes it ugly, okay? We're going to take a look at some examples. So these are some examples that I found of the style of the ugly, tacky, winter, festive, holiday, all around ridiculous sweaters, okay? So you can see there is a lot of variety. There are some Christmas themed, some Hanukkah, some Kwanzaa. There's some that are just centered around a location. So Denver, the city of Denver, they made an ugly sweater for it because why not? It's cool. There is even a Baby Yoda inspired ugly sweater, a Flamin' Hot Cheetos ugly sweater that I found. There's some that incorporate multiple holiday traditions. So this one has Christmas, this one also has Hanukkah, right? This one's just kind of wintry with some winter scenes, some penguins, some snowflakes, right? And then probably my favorite, Santa Claus, and it's a cat instead of actual Santa. Very cute. But you'll notice that these all have in common repeating patterns, right? So there's stripes with different shapes, right? We talked about lines earlier this year, and I see a lot of line work. I see some mountain lines. I see some wavy lines, right? So just take a good look at these, study them for a little bit, because your challenge is to think about your culture, your family traditions, and your favorite part of the holiday season. I want you to think about that for a little bit. Your culture, your family traditions, and your favorite part about the holiday season. So after you think about that, I want you to design an ugly holiday sweater on your paper here that represents you using repeating patterns, bold colors, and shapes. You may use whatever materials you like. So I went ahead and I designed an example for you, and this is my ugly sweater. So you notice I have a lot of different funky colors that probably wouldn't go together in a normal outfit that I was wearing. I included lots of repeating shapes and patterns, lots and lots of lines, and some details that I personally enjoy. So I have the light bulb necklace on, and I have a heart-shaped waffle, and I'll explain what that means to me in the next slide, okay? Now the fun part. This is going to be a school-wide contest. So all students at Summit School, kindergarten all the way up through 10th grade, are going to be designing their own tacky, festive, winter, holiday, all around ridiculous, ugly sweater, okay? So what we are going to do is everybody, when they are finished designing their sweater, I want you to take a picture of it and email it to me like you normally would. And I'm going to take all the photos that I receive in my email, and I'm going to put them together in an online poll. Okay, I will post the poll and get it out to everybody so that you can vote on which sweater you think is the ugliest of them all. All right, and whoever wins, or there'll be a couple winners, I think, you will be mailed a prize, a special prize from me. I will mail to you to acknowledge your ugliest sweater of them all. All right, so this is important. This is a competition. This is a challenge. So I want you to take it very seriously, okay? And then when you're all finished, again, take a picture of it, send it to me. And when you send it to me, I want you to type in your email, what inspired your ugly sweater design? I want to know, okay? So like I said, My sweater has a heart-shaped waffle on it. So my inspiration was my family tradition of making waffles together on Christmas morning. It's something I've been doing since I was a wee little kid, and we still do today. So this year, since we all can't be together on Christmas morning, we have decided that we are all going to make our own waffles together Christmas morning over Zoom. Keep the tradition alive. It's not the way we want it this year, but it's safe and we still get to have the fun that we would have if we were in person. We're just going to do it on Zoom. So I can't wait to hear what inspires your ugly sweater design. Okay, that is it for the presentation. You have access to this as well as this video. You are free to look back and maybe you want to look at some inspiration while you're creating. Maybe you really want to review the competition rules and stuff. All right, you can look back at this as many times as you want. And I look forward to see what you created. I think this is going to be really awesome. You guys have outdone yourselves with creativity in this remote setting, so I have no doubt that you are going to knock this one out of the park, okay? I cannot wait to see what you guys do. So until then, I'll see you, okay?